Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. Can you believe we're on day 15? We are over halfway. Today's video, I wanted to share another gift guide. This one is an Amazon favorite style video. It is the 15th of December, which means you have 10 days till Christmas. So right now everybody's probably searching for some last minute gift ideas, which I totally get. So I figured, why would I not talk about Amazon, which is like the fastest possible way to get almost anything. Sometimes you can get same day delivery, if not next day delivery, next 2-day delivery. It's pretty quick, so I thought it was very fitting. So a lot of the things that I want to talk about in this video are favorites of mine, things that I've bought over the past year or so, things that I think other people would love. I did want to mention in the description box below, I am linking all of these things that I'm talking about, and I will be popping up pictures and things like that here. Some of the stuff on the list is stuff that I would like to have, but don't yet. Some stuff I may be getting in the future when I move into my new place. Some things that I would get for people for gifts, but I just don't personally have them here. This year we're doing a much later Christmas and we're not getting nearly as many gifts. So if that wasn't the case, I would likely have a lot more of these things to actually hold in my hands and physically show you to the camera, but we're just going with it this year. So like I said, down in the description box below, I have included all of the links for these products. Let's start first with your social media, content creator, friends and family. I want to talk about a few things that are like staples for content creators nowadays. These are the things that I've been watching many different content creators using and buying and recommending, and I just figured that maybe as a small YouTuber who would like to get into other aspects of social media as well, I just figured maybe I could offer some advice of what's been working for me so far. So the number one thing is a ring light. Like, of all things, it's a ring light. I got a ring light, my first ring light for Christmas last year, and now I have two. I like the ones that are on a tripod, so they have adjustable length legs, so you can make them whatever height you want. This one here does have a dimmer, so it can go down and back up. It also has 3 colors. So this is the blue. Oh, that's the blue, that was the white, and this is the one I usually use, which is like the warm, like pinky toned one. These can be super affordable, like around the $50 range. They usually have mounts where you can connect a phone or an actual camera. Ring lights are amazing for if you live in a darker space, if you want to film something at nighttime. So these lights, they really illuminate everything, and I absolutely love it. Continuing on with lights, if you don't feel like you want to get a ring light just yet, there are a couple of other options. The very first thing that I got, I was filming with my phone 24/7 for like the first 6 months of my channel, and I got a Lumi case. So this does not fit on my phone anymore because I have a new phone. They are quite bulky, but I think it's worth it. So this around here is all lights, and then there's a button on the back, and you can adjust the, I should have charged this, sorry. But basically this is the same thing, or you can change the brightness as well. Basically you put your phone in this, when you pull it out, all you have to do is turn that button on and you get the best selfies. And again, if you don't want to get one of those, you can also just grab one of these little like clips. So I'll just show you how this works. Just take your phone, clip it like this. Then you can see your camera just right in the middle there. You can turn it on. This one also gets brighter. These are super inexpensive. Throw this in your bag. Literally just pop it out whenever you want a photo, or if you want to film something, whatever you want to do. I think they're such a great idea. Continuing on the like content creation tech kind of thing, tripods, specifically handheld tripods. So my first one was this one here. This is the UB size tripod. I liked that it has the 3 legs. There's 2 options. This one here screws onto a camera, and then there's also an option to hold your phone as well, which again is what I used throughout my entire like YouTube channel experience until this past summer. I still use this with my camera, and I like these because they have like bendy legs. You can shape them around things to like hook on to things, which is really, really nice. There's a bunch of these. There's some that have like little balls and they all move around. There's also one that I see a lot of YouTubers use. It's a lot more of a stiff structure. It's just 3 legs. It doesn't bend or fold or anything like that, but it's like a tabletop one, which I will link down below. That's the one that's on my list to get next. I think it's like $16. Tripods are great for if you just want to hold them to get a good photo, or if you want to film anything, if you want to set your camera down but have it be higher up. They're really good for a lot of things. And then of course, there's also the option of a vlogging camera. Obviously a lot more expensive. I was very lucky I got my camera for my birthday present. Chris gathered all of my family together. They all put money in and just gave me one big gift, which was so nice. I'm so appreciative of it. I absolutely love it. The quality of my videos is just like night and day. I'll see if I can like insert some footage so you can see what it looks like when I'm filming on a phone compared to my camera. However, you can definitely film on your phone. I did it for the first 6 months and I was going to continue doing it for another at least 6 months until my channel got a little bit bigger, but I was surprised with this. So you definitely do not need this camera, but if you do want it, the vlogging camera that everybody at least like starts out with on YouTube is the Canon G7X Mark II. It's very light and compact. The only thing about this one though is that you can't connect a microphone, so it's definitely something that I will think about in the future if I decide to buy like a bigger camera or something like that, but I'm good with this one for right now. Like I said, it is obviously on the pricier end. It is a big purchase, but if you are looking to go all out and you have that kind of budget, definitely a great recommendation for you to ask for yourself or to give to your content creating friends. Moving on, a little bit of a random category. There's just a couple of things, so I'm just gonna get it over with quickly. Two of my favorite kitchen staples right now. I just wanted to share this oil mister. So I got this a couple of weeks ago and it is so good. I was nervous because I've heard bad things about how it's a little bit more of a squirter than a sprayer, and that's kind of true. However, usually I use avocado oil sprays, olive oil sprays, things like that, and you get just a fine misting over everything, and I love that because I find you use way less oil, way less unnecessary oil, and not that oil is a bad thing. Oil adds a lot of good flavor and texture to food, but sometimes you just don't really need it. Like when I roast broccoli, I don't like pouring oil over my broccoli just because I feel like I'm adding so much more than I need. I would rather mist or spray oil all over my broccoli and massage it in, and then I'm just using so much less, but I'm still getting the same effect, and I'm great with that. So I really highly recommend getting something like this if that is something that you're concerned about. It's also just super convenient and definitely a lot more affordable than buying those cans. I was spending $5.99 to $8.99 like every week on my oil sprays. So now I am reducing my waste and just buying big bottles of my favorite avocado oil, pouring it in here whenever I need to. And there's also measurements here so that I can see how much oil that I've used all day. And I kid you not, it's less than half of what I would use before. My other favorite thing is probably a bit weird, but it's a fish spatula. I got one of these in university a few years ago when I was really into cooking. I am obsessed with this. I use it for everything. I pretty much never make fish, but I use this a lot. I just really like how it's really long. It's very thin. It gets under delicate things. So like if I'm making like French toast or eggs, it really helps so that you're not breaking your eggs when you're scooping under to put them on a plate. I also absolutely love this for breaking up like ground meat in a pan. I just feel like because it is so thin, like I don't know if you can tell, it is so thin, it helps me get my ground meats super fine. I'm sure there's a bunch of other uses that I use this for that I'm forgetting about right now, but I highly recommend. This has been like a game changer for me. Another thing, this is another like potentially big purchase for you, but everybody and their mom has an Instant Pot. We got Chris's mom an Instant Pot for her birthday this year. She loves it. I personally do not have an Instant Pot, but I do have a Ninja Foodie, which is an air fryer as well as an Instant Pot in one, and I've talked about that in my last gift guide video. There's pretty much no way you will leave either of these videos without at least one idea. People love Instant Pots, especially at this time of year. We're so busy, you just throw everything in the Instant Pot, you set it, forget it, you come back, all your food's cooked. Or because it's almost winter, it's getting a lot colder, you want cozier foods like soups and chilies. This is a great item for things like that as well. Moving on, a couple of little like beauty things. The first one of the biggest things this year have been magnetic eyelashes. Chris's parents got me my first pair of magnetic eyelashes. I love them. This whole year I haven't really had anywhere to wear them. I think I wore them in like my pumpkin spice taste test video, and that was it, just because I don't have anywhere to go. But they are amazing. You get a set of lashes, you get an eyeliner, which is magnetic, you add a little bit of eyeliner, and then literally there are little magnets on the lash strip, and they magnetize to your eyes. They're great for enhancing any glam eye look. Another really great gift is anybody who has a beard beard. Amazon has tons of beard grooming kits. I know Chris got one once, he loves it. He constantly just sits and like brushes his face with the comb that was in the kit. But usually you get like a beard oil, sometimes like a cleanser, brushes, scissors, things like that. So if you have a person in your life who loves their beard, definitely get them something like this. Or if you have a person in your life and you don't love their beard, maybe get them this, and if they groom it and take care of it, you'll like it more. Another really great gift is vanity lights. I saw these on Alicia Marie's video earlier this year and I ordered them right away. They're these little light bulbs that have an adhesive at the back, kind of like a command strip, and you just stick them to the mirror, you run the wires behind the mirror, and it just has like a little switch, and it's similar to the ring light where it has the 3 color shades. You can dim them, brighten them. It's just such a great way like to really see what you're working with when you're doing your makeup and your hair. And I also sometimes use it for lighting if I'm just filming, getting ready, or talking to the camera and I don't feel like setting up my scene here. Moving on, we're almost to the end here. One thing that is really fun that you can get on Amazon are funny t-shirts. I mentioned before, but every year Chris and I get his dad a funny t-shirt. He loves them, he wears them all the time. It's a great conversation piece. I found this one here that I thought was quite funny, but there are tons. You can just go through them, find one that fits to whoever's personality you're looking to buy for. Also, a really fun gift is board games. I feel like board games have been making kind of like a comeback over the past little while, especially with Cards Against Humanity coming out. If you've never played Cards Against Humanity, I'll let you look that one up yourself, but it's super fun, kind of adult game. There's also a really fun game called Ticket to Ride, which we actually bought this year. We played a few times. That one's super fun. Those are some really weird ones I've never heard of before, like Throw Burrito. I have no idea what that entails, but looked interesting. Another really great gift idea is a sunrise mimicking alarm clock. So I just posted a morning routine video about a week ago, and I talked about how I'm the type of person that needs like a gentle wake up. I hate alarm clocks. I hate people like yelling my name telling me I'm supposed to wake up. It just starts my day off like not on a good note. So my room is really dark. We do face like another building, so there's not a lot of sunlight that comes in the morning. So we got this alarm clock, so you can set the time that you want to wake up and you can set the time you want the light to start. So it mimics a sunrise. It'll start off with like a deep red color, and over, for me, I think it's about an hour. Over the next hour, it gradually gets brighter and brighter, and it mimics a sunrise. And then right when my alarm goes off at like 7:45, you can pick the sound that comes across it. It could be a sound or a radio, something like that. And I have like birds and crashing waves and like ocean sounds and things like that that wake me up, and I just really, really enjoy that. There's also a setting for like a sunset setting, so you can put it on and have kind of the reverse effect. You can have it kind of like start bright and then bring you down towards night, and that can just really help with your circadian rhythms. But yeah, that's a great gift for you to ask for or for you to get for somebody. I think they would really appreciate that. Another great last minute gift idea is always a book. I think books are great. There are so many great like self-help, just motivational, inspiring books out there these days. One specifically, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. There's also Shoe Dog. I think this one's definitely on Chris's list to read, and then I might read it after him. There are tons and tons of books, and I love it because you can get the Kindle version, a paperback, a hardcover, whatever you want. That could be a great gift idea if you wanted to get somebody a Kindle. You can also like load it with some books as well. This one is kind of random, but I put it on the list because I was just thinking about it today, right as I got into my shower. Sometimes before I get into the shower, I'll put on like a podcast or music or something like that. Chris definitely listens to music, but I find that once I get into the shower, I can't hear it as well. And I've tried all the things of like putting it in like a bowl to like project the sound or something like that, and it's just not the same. It's like an extra step that's super annoying. So I thought about waterproof Bluetooth speakers, and they have ones that are specifically like for the shower. I can like stick to the wall. I'm linking this one down below. It had a lot of reviews. This is something that I would get for Chris. I know he loves to listen to music in the shower, so why not make that easier and better sound quality for him. All right, finishing up this list. This is not something that I have bought yet, but I plan on buying in just a couple of months when I am moving. But Amazon has beautiful wine glasses and like whiskey glasses. There's beautiful shapes. They seem to be great quality. All of these really pretty ones are in packs of 4 or you can just get basic ones in packs of like 12 at a really good price. I also noticed that they have some like whiskey glass kits, so you can get whole boxes that have a couple glasses. There's some like whiskey stones which you put in the freezer, and they're ice cubes that don't melt because they're rocks. Sometimes they come with a full carafe in them. Amazon has been really good for having all kinds of kits, like that grooming kit, these whiskey glass kits. Alright guys, so that was my list of all of my favorite things from Amazon, any last minute gifts that you could be getting for your friends and family or asking for yourself last minute. Hopefully now I gave you some ideas. Yeah, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 15, and I will see you again tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 16.
Sleigh bells ringing.